Alright, cool. Now I did promise I was gonna do an overview of the current event of Path to Nowhere, Beyond Discards. Now, personally, I do like the event. I will be talking about there's some players that have been really sour about a certain section on the event, but I'm gonna clear things out when it comes to this so that we don't have any miscommunications and that new players or current players aren't being lied to by those players. So, first off, let's talk about the overall story mode. The story mode is very well done. The casting for the voice actors for Uwu and Darren were well cast. It's actually a pretty good story. Again, one of the big draws to Path to Nowhere is the fact that the story is being fully voiced on 4 languages, which is like one of the big aspects of this game. And I do suggest going through it. Don't skip it. Don't be one of those players. Now, one of the final sections of the story will be unlocked on the 13th. Today is the 12th. It's about to be the 13th. So tomorrow around 2 p.m. my time, the last section of the event, of the story event, will be released. And the 16th is the last one. I'm not sure if this is a hard mode. It could be, but that won't be released until the 16th. Now, the reason why you want to go through the story mission itself is because this is where you farm the currency for the subsection of the event, and especially these items right here, the golden duck coins, the golden ducks. This is where you farm these coins in order to get items from a subsection of the event. So do farm them, do waste your stamina on this. It's well worth it. Now, for new players, I'm not sure again if this is a hard mode. Even current players should focus on the filming gear. This is basically almost like the cheap potestas, and where they'll give you extra benefits in battle. You know, like right here deals 1500 true damage and 3 core damage to an enemy in the cross area. It's pretty nice. It's actually pretty good. Again, this is like really useful stuff that new players can take advantage of. And this is like the subsection that we'll talk about the level up materials that you need that are only available during that in that subsection. But do take into consideration leveling up, especially since there's a section here in the movie checklist that requires you to level up that filming gear. So do take your time to level it up so you can get extra currency for the subsection. And again, you also get stickers. I guess those are good. And of course, just logging in every day gives you an extra 20 cubes. So yeah, well worth doing this. The next things up is the fantasy. Now, I've heard 2 takes on this. One take is really stupid. The other take is very smart. The first take, which is stupid, is that it's stupid to spend stamina on this event. All right, that's a really stupid take, especially for new players or even current players that understand that these items are very hard to get. That even if you farm for these items normally, the amount of stamina you spent trying to get these items is going to equate to the same amount of stamina you're going to be spending farming the currency to get these items. All right, that's why it's a really stupid take. It's like, dude, you're spending just as much stamina doing the event as if you were farming. Oh, but it doesn't have any. I need EXP and discounts. Yeah, so does this event. This event also carries EXP and occurrence discounts. It's a gacha system, sure. It doesn't really help 100% new players, but you know, if you really need that stuff right away, you could farm 1 or 2 days. But the fact that, you know, you gotta remember it's only 20 days and there's a lot of stuff here going on throughout this event. So one thing I will suggest is that if you are a new player and you feel like you need more EXP and discounts to level up your characters to kind of move on with the overall aspect, focus on trying to get the main items from each of the reels first, and then do whatever you need to do, and then come back and get these later. For current players or players that have been playing for a long time, I still suggest the same thing. Get the main item first. 10 free pulls for the Darren banner. You know, you got a free costume for Labyrinth, 2 consciousness crystals for skill level 10s for your centers, and of course, like, extra materials here. Again, do get the silence first, unlock everything for current players, and then try to get everything else. It's well worth the usage of stamina to try to get all the items here. It's actually a pretty good trade-off. For new players, if you feel like you're kind of stuck and you need EXP, you could go to the Rust, get that stuff individually and then come back here. But do try to get these items first, the grand prizes. 10 free pulls for the Darren banner. It's pretty good. It's actually a really good trade-off. Again, I did want to talk about that because I've heard 2 takes. I heard it's not worth doing that. I heard players say it's stupid to use stamina to try to get the currency for the event. For me, it's a good trade-off. Honestly, it's a good trade-off. I think everybody should just try to get everything in there, because and especially these items up here are really hard to come by, and the fact that each of them give you these items again. Even on the last one, it gives you selectors. This is good to get character skills up to level 8, 9, 10, or enough to get characters to phase 3 if you're a new player. It's like it's good stuff. It's a good trade-off. Finally, we'll talk about the characters. I did say on the previous video that I did on Path to Nowhere that the character Darren is limited. She's only here for a short period of time. Try to get one copy at the very least. Again, one copy is better than none. If you can get her to one shackle, perfect. That's it. Again, for free to play players, it's worth getting at least to one shackle or at least one copy. If you're like me, I've been trying to get Uwu. I failed. I failed to get Uwu. I took too many attempts to try to get Darren, and things happen. All right, things happened, and I'm trying to get Uwu. 20 days should give me enough time to try to get her. Hopefully, I hit the pit and I can get Uwu. But we'll go from there. I see all my currency's gone. All my currency is gone. It's the special event tickets that I said. It only works for her banner. It doesn't work for the Uwu one. So just keep that in mind. Hopefully I can get one more copy on Darren, and then I'll be kind of set. When it comes to berry specifics, again, I don't have Uwu, but if you want to know her crime brands or specific crime brands, let me know down in the comment section below. Same with Darren. This is not a character overview, so I won't be going into details with Darren. As you can see, I got one copy, got her to phase 3. All my currency is gone. But it was worth it. It was all worth it. All right, and that should be it for the overall overview for the Beyond this card. I think it's a pretty good event. Just like I think that Path to Nowhere doesn't have like banger after banger when it comes to events, but they do a relatively good job of releasing events. And I do like the fact that they're limited in days. This one's a little bit longer than normal. Sometimes they're 15 days, sometimes it's like 17. The fact this one's 20 gives you enough time to get Darren. Just make sure you do your dailies and you do your weeklies, etc. Try to get enough currency so you can keep pulling for that character, because that character is not here for a long time. And as you notice, that character is not gonna go into the regular arrest banner. So when she's gone, she's gonna be gone for a very long time. So focus on that character. But aside from that, again, I do like I still like the structure of the how Path to Nowhere does its events. We do 15-20 days for an event, and then we take time off. I do like that better than having an event after event after event. It's just they kind of bash the player base too hard when they do something like that. So I do appreciate this. I do appreciate this structure a lot more than, for example, other gacha games that I played like PGR, etc., where it's like it's just non-stop events after events. It gets tiring. So I do like an event, and then I do like the fact that we get time off to kind of just do our own thing afterwards. And that should be it. If you guys have any questions regarding anything on the event, or maybe I missed something, or maybe you guys think that, hey, maybe this is a lot better than this, etc., let me know that down in the comment section below. And that should be it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys.